Yo, it's your boy Dyce Payso, and I just jumped at the porch with 30 Glove Bastard.
All right, so we got Dyce Payso jumping off the porch with us today.
Yeah. Finally, man, by time.
Yes, sir, man. How you feeling today, bro?
I'm feeling good. I got my gang with me.
Okay.
We in the A.
Yes,
It's
sir.
like my second home.
Okay, so the A be showing you a lot of love then,
A
huh?
lot of love. I love the A.
Nah, that's what's good, man. I appreciate you coming by today, too, man. Yeah, so go ahead and introduce everyone you got sitting behind you today, too, man.
That's Bossbred. That's Pressure. That's Buck Bundles. That's Rose Doe.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
that's what's good,
The
man.
family.
I said, you got anything else shaking down here in Atlanta during this trip?
I mean, I just came to see y'all. You did promo, shot a video.
Okay.
I mean, promo the mixtape I'm about to put out. Ritual Pain 1.5.
Yes, sir. Drops tonight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's big right there, man. So we'll get to the project in a minute, but let's go ahead and talk about the Bronx, man. So, I ain't get too many people from up north, to come sit on the porch. So,
That's a
kind of
fact.
just paint that picture what life and the culture's like up there,
I mean,
man.
the Bronx is about survival. I mean, everybody trying to survive. Everybody trying to get some money. You know what I mean? I feel like the Bronx it was like a black cloud over us. You know what I mean? And I'm just trying to change that around. I mean, there's a lot of people that was nice that didn't get on. You feel me? In the Bronx. And I always wanted to change that. Like all the Queens rappers on, the Brooklyn rappers on, Harlem rappers on. You know what I mean? Ain't too many X. I mean, it's like once in a while they let a Bronx rapper through. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to change all that and kick that door wide open. You know what I mean?
Why do you think that is? Why do you think it is like that?
I mean, it's hard to for the X, it's hard to stick together. You know what I mean? And niggas don't stick together, everybody hate on each other. I mean, everybody want to be hotter than somebody, niggas don't want to be hot together. I mean, so me and my crew, we don't do that. So I'm just trying to train everybody not to do that. I mean, everybody can have some type of money.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's all it be. But the Bronx gonna shine this year.
Okay, definitely, man. So what was your childhood like growing up there? What were you into as a kid coming up there?
I was just into getting some money. I used to like playing basketball, but that shit ain't work for me. You know what I mean? I ain't like school like that. For me, I just want to get some bread. I ain't have that growing up. I mean, growing up poor and all that. So, I mean, I was taught to just try to get some money. That my mom been on that. You feel me?
Yeah. So when would you say you jumped off the porch? How old were you then?
12. 12, man. You ask anybody. 12 doing grown man things, for real. You know what I mean? Because I wanted new Jordans. I wanted to be fly in school too. So, you know what I mean? I jumped off the porch early.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I seen everything. I seen niggas getting a type of bag I wanted to get. You feel me? So I ain't gonna ask my mom for it, so I had to go get it. And I ain't want to beg for it. You feel
I
me?
dig that.
I don't like dreams. I like to get it myself.
Did you have much guidance out there at the time, or were you kind of just out there figuring it
yeah.
out by yourself?
Yeah, I had all the OGs fuck with me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I studied their moves.
Yeah.
Cause I knew people my age was studying the older people, so I used to hang with them. I mean, I ain't want to go ride a bike. I ain't want to go play tag. Feel me? So I was with the older dudes.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to make money off just going to the store for them. I mean,
So what was like one of the biggest life lessons you learned while being out there then?
at young, don't talk a lot. You feel me? 'Cause niggas take one conversation and make it more than what it's supposed to be. You feel me? Just not to talk a lot. Sometimes even if it's the truth, some truth don't need to be heard. You know?
I got you.
I learned that. I learned a lot of morals that the young kids probably now don't got.
Yeah. Do you feel like there's still a lot of OGs out there in the Bronx these days, or?
I mean, a lot of them are washed up. And they hating on niggas that's coming up now. You know what I mean? But back then it was a little different. I mean, I learned some morals. They ain't really teaching nobody morals now. They hating on young niggas now.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. So considering you've been through so much, have you started to embrace that role yourself then?
Now, yeah, I pass games to my niggas. I mean, I pass games to people younger than me. I try to help everybody. It's like what you do with it though. Like you can't take care of no grown man. You only can show him the way or bring him around the way. Like this is what we doing. This is what you gotta do to do it. It's up to him to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, if a nigga ain't fucked up or he ain't his legs work, his arm, he can do the same thing. You know what I mean? It's a mind thing. Life is a mind thing. Put your mind to it.
Real shit, yeah. What's been one of the biggest obstacles you had to overcome in your life to be able to make it, to sit here on this porch today with us?
Like, just thinking more. Not reacting to everything fast. Because, you get caught up like look how Casanova got caught up. Look how everybody go to jail. So you just gotta make certain situations, because we still in the ghetto. I mean, niggas is snakes around us. Niggas ain't, a lot of shit going on, for me. So you wanna react a certain way that you can't when you trying to be a public figure. Like, if I do something, it's gonna reflect on everybody that's backing me. So I had to realize that too. The harder I get, the harder they get.
Yeah.
People that see me watching them. So I gotta lead as an example, regardless. You know what I mean? So I had to switch a lot of things up. A lot of sacrifice. I had to stop doing a lot of things just so we all could be good.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I do reflect on them.
Real shit, man.
If I go slap a girl, we all gonna look like we slapped a girl. You feel me? I mean, if I go do anything, even if it's a bad situation, I mean, we all gonna look like that. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What can you tell us about your sister, man?
Envy?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Envy. She was like my motivator. She wanted to be like an A&R. I mean, she created this logo right here, this BBB logo.
Okay.
And she created it. This was her clothing line. I mean, so now she passed away, and we still live on her dream. We just chasing it. You know what I mean? She passed away and all that, but that was like the first loss I took. Where that's the first time I cried when somebody passed away. I ain't really cry. I don't really cry when people pass away. I mean, you live or you die. But when she passed, that changed me a little bit. I didn't want to rap no more.
Really?
Nigga, I don't know if Buck can remember. I had to text him what to do. Remember that, Buck? Yeah, I had to text him what to do. Like, I couldn't even speak. Like, I couldn't speak, so I had to text him what to do that day. That's how bad it hurt me. I was in shock. You know what I mean? Started drinking a lot. I mean, I was doing no music. Then one day I just snapped back and got back to it. You know what I mean? And started doing music because she was my motivator. You know what I mean? And she my angel. She's one of the reasons why I push so hard now. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Envy.
Yeah, I feel that, man. So how did you get into making music at first?
My older sister, Tay, like, she used to play a lot of music and all that. And I used to want to be a singer first. I mean, I thought I was going to be Usher. You know what I mean? I wanted to be a singer first. I mean, that's the first thing I want to do. So, like, if you hear my music now, you see me harmonizing and all that shit, a lot of my music. I wanted to be a singer, but it ain't work out for me. You know what I mean? But I just knew I was going to be an entertainer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That Jackson 5 movie came on.
Okay.
I'm like, nah, I gotta, this is gonna happen. You feel me? Then I started listening to like the older groups in my hood. You feel me? Then I was just like, nah, I'm gonna build my team, but we gonna be built different though. I just watched everybody's mistakes. I know a lot of men emotional, and a lot of men like, there's a lot of like corny things. You know what I mean? I was like, I ain't gonna tolerate none of this. Like, once you do that, I don't fuck with you. You know what I mean? Once you do some emotional shit or do some shit, I don't really like jack. I know everybody make mistakes, nobody perfect, but just certain things with me, I just don't stick. Cause I know it's gonna lead to the future.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So when did you start like putting music out?
I've been putting music out since like 2012.
Okay.
I mean, it took me 11 years to get on. You know what I mean? I've been putting music out. I've been putting music out the right way since the pandemic. Like when you make money off of it and, you know what I mean, buying your music, buying your beats, promoting yourself, like since like the pandemic, I've been doing that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So what kind of sparked that change? So it was like, all right, let me go ahead and do this shit proper then.
I was in the crib for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And I just started thinking like, damn, if I play my cards right, I could probably see a change. I started going in circles. And that's what I started doing. And everything just be flowing like this now.
Yeah.
And we still got a lot of work to do, but this is fun because this is what we want to do.
Who were some of your favorite artists you were listening to growing up then?
Like, I like the people that's not on, like people from my hood and all that. I ain't really care about other rappers because I didn't know it was real or not. I like reality rap. I was into the sneakers, like Keisha Cole.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Keisha Cole, like things like that. Cause I know she been through some shit. I could tell.
You can feel it in her voice, man. Real shit.
That's a fact. Or shout out to Keisha Cole, man. I need a feature.
So how'd you get the name Dyce Payso?
He called me Dice because you never know what you get. It could be a bad way, it could be a good way. Relationship, homies, you know what I mean? You never know what you get. So when you roll dice, you never know what you get. Sometimes I don't know how I'm gonna feel or how I'm gonna act either. I mean, that's why they call me Dice, and Peso just come from my Spanish side.
Okay.
I mean, I'm all about dollar. Like everything is about money with me. And I ain't cheap, so we gonna spend it too at the same time. You know what I mean?
So what's your creative process like? Do you write or you just freestyle and punch in?
I don't write no more. I mean, I learned my flow so good that I just be in the booth and it's about the engineer. If the engineer is right, be right. I'm just speak how I feel.
Yeah.
You know, I can write songs like that. Look, I just did like 6 albums in the last year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you've been going crazy.
Uh,
Why is it so important for you to be authentic with your music too?
because my music is like my journal. Something happened to me, I want people to go back to my music and be like, oh, this is how you feeling this time, and it's the truth. That's my documentary, that's my life, that's my movie. You know what I mean? That's my movie.
I got you. How would you describe your transition and, coming from the streets into the music industry now?
I mean, I'm still a hustler. I'm just hustling the music now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't no El Chapo or none of that, but I'm Blanco. You feel me? Like I'm Blanco, for real.
How would you compare the streets to the industry, or is there no comparison between the two?
Nah, it is. It's like having a fresh brick and you're in a new town and nobody know you. The first thing you're gonna do is put out samples. You know what I mean? You put out samples, and if it's fire, they gonna fuck with you. And then when they fuck with you, what's gonna happen? You're gonna make some money. Now you got a flow. Now you can do different things. But if they don't, you gotta try a new route. You gotta keep going, new route. Keep getting different situations. Same thing like a rap game. Then when you booming, now you can put everybody else in position. You know what I mean? It's the same thing about us, man.
I got you, bro.
And you gotta tell them you stay consistent too.
You gotta stay consistent no matter what. You take a loss, you gotta, you know what I mean?
Come right back.
You gotta come right back the same day. And you can't cry about it either. Gotta find a new way, you gotta sit back and think. Sometimes you need a day just to think, like my son Steve used to say. I need one day just to figure out everything, but keep going the next day.
Yeah.
You know?
So how'd you link in with Jim Jones at first?
We did a feature. I was coming out. I never put the song out though. I did a song with him first, and I ain't never put the song out. But I saw, I work hard just like how he work, and he seen me work. I was coming out with trust issues, and he just hit me up one day like, "Yo, what's your situation?" And I'm like, "What?" Nah, he had my brother Neff, Free Neff, and then because he thought it was my page, and then he sent me his number. I called him. We just locked in from there, and I'm like, and we got this Bergen album coming out with E1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, shout out to E1.
That's gonna be big right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so can I just talk about that relationship you guys have been able to build up these last
We
few
like
years?
Batman and Robin because I want to see when you get around me, you gonna feel my energy because I want to win. I don't want to lose. I want to win. So if I'm fucking with you, I want you to win too. So we feed off each other ideas. We like Batman and Robin right now. We can't lose. See, I'm out here working. He out there working. You know what I mean? It's only gonna get better.
Yeah, and how important is it to have someone like that on your team, man, on your side, to where, he's probably pretty much been through everything you're about to go through in this industry, man.
I mean, Jim that's my dog. You know what I mean? That's my dog. That's my big bro. That's my brother. I appreciate everything because sometimes a stamp is good. Sometimes a stamp is worth more than money. I mean, it was a good stamp. So I appreciate it because he don't gotta do certain things he do. He don't gotta mention me on a Breakfast Club like he did. I mean, you don't gotta be posting me. You don't gotta post. I mean, you don't gotta pull up to my events. That's like coming to my game. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? That's big. I mean, he took time out today to do something for me, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's just showing other people that he really jacking boy. You know what I mean? And if any of my niggas got any doubts, that's showing them now. They think this is real. I mean, it's deep in the music now. We locked in.
Yeah.
I mean, we family. I got a bird game on my chain. I got a bird game on my ring. You know what I mean?
And what's that chemistry like when you guys are in the studio creating that?
It's fast. Imagine seeing Michael Jordan and LeBron playing one-on-one. You heard? That's us. or when you actually see Chase McGrady and Vince Carter go crazy.
Yeah.
Or Tim Duncan. And what's that? I ain't the basketball. What's the other nigga name? Tim Duncan and who? Yeah. It's like that. But it's Blanco and Cabo though. You know what I mean?
I got you. What's been one of the biggest risks you had to take for your music career that paid off for you so far?
Risk, it's money. I mean, $1,000. See, I ain't the type of nigga that's gonna drop a song and just drop a song. I'm not these other rappers. Like, I mean, I invest in everything I do. Every song I put out, every single song I put out, video I put out, I invest in. I mean, sometimes it be thousands, sometimes it be hundreds, but it still be money. So I invest in myself to get out there, promote myself.
Yeah.
And I do that every week.
Yeah, in this industry, you got to do that, man. You got to put it in for sure. And you got your own label too,
my
right?
Nigga, yeah, and my guys, they believe in me too.
Yeah.
Seagull, Rose, Dope. You know what I mean? I got an idea. They gonna push with me.
You got your own label, right? Bossbred?
Yeah.
Big Bossbred.
Yeah.
Bossbred, Blanco family.
Okay. So what's some of your goals for the label? What are you guys trying to accomplish here?
I wanna be like Diddy, Gotti. I wanna see everybody around me eat. That's the goal. And take care of your family. That's the only goal. I'm not trying to be like, I'm trying to be like Blanco, family. Like, I'm trying to be something different. You heard? Cause I don't want to mention people because I ain't trying to be like nobody. You know what I mean? I'm trying to feed people. You know what I mean? Feed as a whole. You know what I mean?
In your bio, EPK, man, it said the hip hop police were fucking with you at these shows, man.
Yeah.
So, like, what's your reaction when you have to experience some shit like that, man?
I mean, when he first was running down my show, they stopped booking me. You feel me? So I had to tell them, like, y'all forcing me to like do bad. Like y'all pulling up to my shows before I get there. The owners is canceling the booking because they scared. I don't know, they got like liquor license might be messed up. Maybe they just canceling. Then I still go through some of that today because a lot of venues won't book me because they like, oh nah, hip hop police gonna be here. I mean, so it's like that's just they'll tell you they here to protect you, but they just I don't know. I mean, that was messing up a lot of money for me. One time I had a concert in the Bronx, and I probably had like 300 people outside waiting for me. It ain't even open yet, and they was there taking down all my posters.
What?
Oh, he can't do this here. They take down all my posters and all that shit. But they shut it down. Yeah, they shut it down. BB King's too came deep. Times Square had BB King's in the Bronx.
And they went crazy on us after that. They seen us at Fred the Godson and shit. And still was on niggas' bodies and pulled it like you just seen where we left from.
Man, I mean things like that though.
Hip hop police shit is very real.
That shit real though. I mean,
Very real.
but they see a nigga trying to just win, so they don't be going through that anymore like that. So I don't want to say nothing now. They be like, oh no, he talk about us. You know what I mean? Because I still got mad shows, but I got a lot of shows in Jersey now. I try to stay away from the area because that shit ain't. It's not even on them watching. I mean, you got snakes, you got stick-up kids, you got niggas that do throws your bros watching. Everybody watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a new hate. Unemployment over. Gotta be careful.
People getting desperate, man.
Yo, that unemployment gave a lot of people that never had money seen money. Like, you know what I mean? 30 niggas that turned clean, and that shit is over. And months done passed. You niggas just going through whip joy. They lost their chick. They selling their shoes.
They stop and they start acting strange.
You know what I mean? That shows a lot. That's a lot you gotta wait for.
Yeah.
A nigga that you knew your whole life will snake you just to get that feeling back. You know what I mean? Yes. Just to get that feeling back. That feeling is, they say money is real evil. Come on, man. Some of these niggas was getting 1,000 a week that had 6 people. It's over.
Yeah, it's like a high they gotta keep chasing.
And these niggas don't gotta hustle in their body. They don't know how to make no money. You know what I mean? And some of these niggas is dumb. They dropped out of school, all that. So you gotta understand, this is just all they got. So, you know what I mean? So you gotta watch all that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Niggas hate you because you doing good. Like niggas, I don't like this nigga because he doing good. What type of hate is that? What type of hate is that? I don't like you because you doing good for yourself. It's like that. You can't find your way. I mean, you know what I mean? I can't tell a nigga how to get rich. That shit gonna cost.
Not real shit, man. This shit's crazy out there right now, man. All right, so Rich Off Pain, man. Mm-hmm. Got the deluxe dropping tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So what should fans expect to hear on this new one, man?
I mean, I'm rapping more. I mean, I do a lot of harmonizing, but I'm rapping more. I'm just talking my life more because I feel like I got my own lane now. Like I'm in that lane where when you hear my music, you can picture everything. If you a hustler, I mean, so I don't make drill rap. I make get money music. I mean, so it's like I motivate you to try to do something with your life. I mean, I might say something that you've been through. You know what I mean? I got them stories. You feel me? I got them stories. That feeling rap that you feel in your chest.
That's 88 flow. Mm-hmm. That's what you got. Real rap.
Will you be putting any features on the deluxe?
Yeah, of course, I got Jim Jones. I got Benny the Butcher.
Okay.
I got Davies. I got Buck Bundles. Yeah. I got a couple people. Yeah.
What about producer-wise? Who have you been working
Producer is my man Cover. Shout out to Cover. I mean, because it's a lot. Shout out to Cover. Shout out to Ron Brown. Shout out to Dizzy Banko. Shout out to Vinny. I mean, I got a couple producers I just stick with.
Okay.
Because, Savi too. I just got Savi a lot of money. He all over Cabo against the grill. So me and him just locked in because I'm Cabo. I probably got him his most money through Empire. You feel me? And that's just me and Buck man beats off this nigga and all that shit. I just got that nigga a bunch of money. So now he was just throwing me little shit and all that, you heard? Trying to build but it's important to have producers because you can't do nothing with a YouTube beat.
Very true.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I learned my lesson with that already. Can't do nothing with a YouTube beat.
No YouTube.
Don't take that shit down real quick.
They took my whole album and I had a whole
For
trust.
real?
I had trusses as well. And I was just taking beats off YouTube. I was leasing them too. Like I pay like $60. Pay the $60, and I just upload them, and niggas just caught me. They waited because sometimes they wait till like 90 days pass or 4 months pass, and after 5 months you get your money. Mm-hmm. Shit like that. Like if you really streaming, like after 2 months you probably get your money. But if you really streaming, like big, after like 6 months, 5 months you get your money. Feel me? You don't really want to see your money in 2 months. You want to see your money in 6 months.
Yeah, you want
bigger,
that big check.
You know what I mean? But that's streamer talk for people that I don't know. You know what I mean? But I did that. They waited and either you gonna pay this or you gonna have to pay this. You know what I mean? And if I didn't pay, I could never upload music on no platform. So, you know what I mean? That's like basically telling a nigga you can't rap no more.
Yeah.
Because you can't, you gotta change your name. You know what I mean? So, I had it. I learned my lesson.
Valuable lesson
I don't
learned.
do features of it. That's just, if it was YouTube, you gotta pay. You gotta show me you pay for that. Word.
What can you tell us about the song and video for Pressure, man? This shit been going up.
Pressure. Oh yeah, that's off the Rich Old Pain. I mean, that's one of the hardest songs that the streets love right now. I mean, they jacking that song. We did like 100K, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they jacking the pressure right now.
Yep. So what's the next video you plan to drop?
Right now, you know, I got that single I'm about to push with Fat Joe, South Bronx.
Okay.
So that's the next move.
That's major right there. I saw you guys jumped on the IG Live.
Yeah.
That was big, man.
That's a fact. So, you know, having a song with Fat Joe, that's like a nigga from Brooklyn having a song with Jay-Z when it comes to the Bronx. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I remember me and Doe was at Chrissy's birthday party in Miami. And you know, Doe grew up with Fat Joe. I mean, so I'm like, yo, bro, I want to meet bro. I mean, I'm like, I want to meet him. He like, yo, I ain't never seen you like this before. I'm like, I don't care about nobody else. Like, I mean, that's Joe. Like, you know what I mean? That's like I told you, like a nigga from Brooklyn seen Jay-Z. I'm like, nah, dog, I want to meet him. And he had went to the bathroom. I'm like, yo, bro. I'm like, yo, bro, he in the bathroom, we out, you know? Nigga, yeah. So we went in the bathroom. I had my pop's chain on. I knew him and my pops had a relationship. You know what I mean? I knew he was getting money back in the days together. You feel me? I knew all that already. I knew the history. My family used to tell me. So I had the chain on. And I had the chain showing just so he see. And he like, that's your pops? I'm like, yeah. And you know, he said my pop's name. And he gave us stories, right, bro? And then we was locked in from then. And all that shit. And you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a year ago.
That was a year ago. Look how long it took. But I always, but they was on it already. I said I ain't gonna give him no song till I get the right song. I mean, I'm like, you ain't do that for Joe yet? I'm like, nah, I ain't had a song. I ain't gonna play with that. And when I got the song, I'm like, we made it happen quick. South Bronx. And it's gonna be a big record. I mean,
nah, definitely, man.
It's gonna be a big record for the streets and for my career. Cause a Fat Joe stamp, and he don't stamp nobody from the Bronx like that. So for him to stamp me, that's a blessing. Like I told you, man, stamps is better than money. You know what I mean? It's better than money.
Real shit.
Look, you asking about it. It's part of the interview.
Yep.
A stamp is better than money sometimes.
Absolutely, man. All right, Dyce, you got any advice for the youth, for the new generation coming up right now, man?
You need a bag for everything you got to do in life. And promote your music, put a bag behind yourself. Get some niggas that you trust, that you fuck with, that believe in you, and just go stupid and go crazy. And invest in yourself. Just like you buy Dior's and buy the Dior jacket, spend that on getting yourself popping, and it's gonna all come right back to you. It's a guarantee if you put it in the right place. Have some patience. Everything don't happen overnight. Just have patience. It's a patient game. It's a waiting game. You know what I mean? You're gonna eat. You're gonna win.
No, for real.
And if you're gonna stay out the streets, stay out of it completely, because you trying to be a rapper and you trying to change your life, and you trying to change niggas you grew up with life. So you gotta really be a leader. Because you could be if you real, you're gonna be real regardless. But showing that shit and doing shit that these other niggas is doing, and you trying to be a rapper, you're only gonna fall. Cause niggas get caught up with trying to please everybody. Like, these niggas don't care about you, like, for real. You can't have 200 friends, bro. That's impossible. 60 niggas can't be your best friend. That's impossible. You can't trust all these niggas. You can't trust 15 niggas. I'm gonna be real with you. I roll with like 40 niggas, 30 niggas. I don't trust 30 niggas. Hell no. I don't. I got the ones I trust. I got the ones I fuck with. And I got the ones that's just dead. That's the truth. And they know it because they feel a vibe, nigga. Everybody don't get that vibe. Like, you could be talking to Ugg about me on how you feel. He gonna be bugging because he don't feel that way, because we really friends. You feel me? And he'll come to me with it, and I'll be like, yeah, nigga, because me and that nigga ain't really friends. So he not gonna get the same vibe me and you got, because we don't got that vibe. And that's just true. And that's just me exercising my brain and how I move. Because I know everybody ain't broke. You feel me? Nobody can call me like Doe can call me and bark at me and say, yo, bro, not this, bro. and then be laughing in front of everybody like nothing happened. You feel me? But that's Big Bro. You feel me? And it's the one that I was talking about when I was a kid. Like, you know what I mean? He's official. You feel me? And that's how it goes. I mean, so that's for the people, for the young, for the drill rappers and all that. Like, you know what I mean? If you're gonna do it, man, if you get in the bag now, just continue getting in the bag because once you go into jail, niggas gonna forget about you in 24 hours.
Exactly. Fuck 24 hours.
They ain't gonna see you no money. They ain't gonna be streaming your music no more. They're gonna say free you a couple times, and that's it, bro. And then it's over after that.
Not pressing one, not pressing five.
Exactly. I mean, that's the advice I got for them. Is once you get here and you get to that bag, stay there. Nigga, every time I talk to my niggas, I'm either in the crib, about to go to the show, or in the studio. You ain't gonna never see a sign, a back of my shit that say grocery or something like I'm in front of the store. You know what I mean? Or somewhere I ain't supposed to be. Like, I ain't doing that shit, man. You heard?
I feel that. All right, Dyce, you got any shout outs you like to give before we wrap it up here, bro?
Shout out to the whole Bronx. Shout out to Bossbred, Blanco family, Bird Gang. Shout out to Capo. Shout out to Mano. You know what I mean? Shout out to Rich O'Payne coming, Siegel. Free Neff. Shout out to A Lot of Bills, my brother. I mean, shout out to Buck Bundles. The whole Bossbred, the whole camp. Miami. You know what I mean? BP. You know what I mean? Everybody, the whole family, the whole Clay Ave, Smiles, the whole Prospect, the whole Watson. You know?
Big bro.
Shout out to Off the Porch too, finally having a nigga up here.
We stand on that.
Word. And you can, and like just like y'all, anybody can get up here. You know what I mean?
Stand on it or we gonna stump on it.
Word.